Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Miss Fin Show. I'm your host, Miss Phins. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming through, guys. Do me a favor, you know what I'm gonna ask. You know what I'm gonna say. Hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button. Let everybody else know we're live. Thank you, guys. Go ahead and hit that like button, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh man. We got a lot of stuff to cover, guys, so I appreciate all you guys coming through. Much, much appreciated. Really do appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to go and check out all of the Miami Dolphins players that we have signed as undrafted free agents, guys. And I'm going to give you my little 2 cents, my little 3 cents, my little 4 cents. And yes, I'll get my cam up in a second. But I appreciate all you guys. Shout out to Dad Dean, one of our awesome members, man. Shout out to you and your family always supporting Dad Dean. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to another awesome member, Adam S. Fins up, y'all. Good morning. Hey, vamos gatos. Let's go. Beautiful, beautiful day. I'm so appreciative. And thank God, ladies, can you believe, holy smokes, ladies and gentlemen, we're already in March. We just celebrated New Year's. How is it that it takes forever to get to 18, then even longer to get to 21? And then after 21, it's just like life fast forward. So take every single day, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy it because you're only promised today. You're not promised tomorrow. So enjoy it. Good morning, Keynes. Welcome, Steve. Welcome, Ryan AP. Yes, it is the first of the month. Thank you, guys, for coming up. Man, let me tell you something. I think this is, today's going to be a very beautiful day. And I think we're going to have a lot of fun like we always do. The only thing I ask is, as always, guys, please debate your little hearts out. Just be kind to each other. Hit that like button. Thank you very much. Become a member. Become part of the family. Appreciate all of you guys. Every single one of you guys. And remember, you can find Miss Phins Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern. Thank you very much. And as always, like I like to say, we win together. We lose together. Dolphins for life. And yes, it has been confirmed. There will be a number 4, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? As soon as the sun say. And if you know, you know. I'm talking about the Bad Boys movie. Number 4 is coming out. I'm very happy about that, actually. If they told me today a Rush Hour 4 or a Rush Hour 5 would come out, I'd be like, when and where? Sign me up. So definitely looking forward to that movie. That's for sure. What else am I looking forward to? Okay. So also I got some odds for you guys too, guys. Apparently, I don't know if you know this, but Miami Dolphins are still not favored. Shocking. To win their division. This is just so disrespectful. It's so disrespectful, and I'm so over it. All these haters out there, I don't understand why. Excuse me. I don't get it. I do not understand why these haters hate. But you know what? It is what it is. At the end of the day, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? What are you going to do? This is horrible. Let's see here. Okay, I mean, I get it. Mm. First, I'm not sure. Okay, there you go. Okie dokie. So we're gonna go over all these guys. I got a um, nice little what's the word? How do you call this? Little article for you guys, real quick. Short and sweet as always. Why? Because to be honest with you, I'm not trying to read all that to you guys. So yeah, yeah. We'll leave that there. Let's see. Hey, I can't. Oh, T. I know, guys. One second. Hey, we got more members of the family. How you doing? Hooked up Joe. Good morning, y'all. Emojis. What's up, Joe? Another awesome member of the channel. Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. Guys, let's hit that like button, guys. We're trying to get a little more likes. Can we get to 15 likes, guys? We need 4 more likes. Unless I can't count. And I think that says 6. So hit that like button, guys. 6 more likes, guys. Hit that like button. What else, Sax, man? Welcome. Good morning, y'all. Anybody watch film on the undrafted kid, Gavin Haddison? He has an arm. I think Mike White or Skyler should be worried. Ha, ha, ha. What's up, Dolphin Dog? Welcome. Ronnie P says, let's get Miss Vincent 2K subs before preseason starts. You deserve more recognition. Ryan, you're too kind, and I appreciate you. We're getting there one day at a time. You know what I mean? We do this organically, and honestly, it's you guys. You guys are the ones doing this, so it allows me to continue to do this and to have fun with you guys. You know what I mean? And in case anybody was wondering, yesterday I literally just slept through the day. I was I went to sleep super late. Literally by super late, I mean like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. And I just couldn't wait. I just didn't wake up when my alarm hit. I didn't even hear my alarm actually. And usually it still wakes me up, but nope. My body was like, you're going to sleep. So just sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep. Okay. Let's get her done. Hold on a second. Okay, I think should be a little bit more recognizable now, ladies and gentlemen. Where is it? Hey, how you guys doing? Hey, there you go. That should be better. See, I told you I was gonna cam up eventually. So let me go over the list, guys. Yes, there is a list. We got several guys actually. Excuse me, that we've signed as free agents so far. I'm sure there's even more, but at least this is the list I got right now. We'll keep updating it eventually. Look, these guys are gonna get a shot. You know what I mean? Shout to okay. Awesome, guys. So let me go over that list real quick of UDFAs that we've got. So first and foremost, which I saw people already started talking about it. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, drafted a QB. Well, not drafted. Sorry, we signed a QB out of UTEP. Quarterback Gavin Hardison. We also signed wide receiver out of FAU, Jaquan Burton. We signed um, tight end Hayden Rucci. Rucci? No, it's Italian, so Rucci. Um, Offensive lineman Andrew Meyer. Offensive tackle out of UTEP. Offensive tackle Bayron Matos out of USF. Matthew Jones, offensive lineman out of Ohio State. Grayson Murphy, edge out of UCLA. Leonard Payne, defensive tackle out of Colorado. Storm Duck, cornerback, Louisville. Isaiah Johnson, DB out of Syracuse. Mark Perry, safety out of TCU. And we also picked up Jordan Colbert, safety out of Rhode Island. So those are the guys that we've signed so far. I don't have like I don't know if my article is gonna have all those guys, but we got most. I'm pretty sure. All right. Yeah, it's like missing like 2 peeps, but it is what it is. So we're gonna go over this fancy schmancy article. Super easy. Shout out to Sports Illustrated for providing us with this. Kind of just giving you guys a little opportunity to see this. Oh, look at that. Okay. Perry looks interesting. Really? Hey, you never know. Listen, you guys already know, and I'm gonna give you guys. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. I'm gonna share. You guys already know we talked about this. We needed help in several things. A and B. Let me go ahead and present this puppy. Where is it? There it is. Shout out to our lads. Look, I love our lads. So you guys can have an idea. This is what we got, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to our actual player, our depth chart, if you will. So you guys have an idea. With this depth chart, you can kind of see where these guys end up falling, obviously. What else? Let me. So we got in offense, we got the guys that we picked up and obviously drafted. Like Malik Washington, Patrick Paul, Taj Washington over here as well in offense. We also have Jalen Wright that we signed as well. Then we have Chop Robinson in defense, Mohamed Kamara, Patrick Morris as well. So those are the guys that we ended up signing as far as our draftees. Right. We haven't officially signed all of them. I believe only 2 have technically signed their contract, but they're going to end up signing because why wouldn't you? You know what I mean? So there you go. Now, as far as the UDFAs or the undrafted free agents, and this always happens like right after the draft, which is funny. I'm like, man, it'd be cool to say, man, I was drafted, you know what I mean? You get to have your own draft card, your little moment on TV, even if it's just a split second. But yeah, so not everybody gets that opportunity, but hey, you know what? These guys are getting a shot at being in the team. Now, remember, every team needs 90 players to get into training camp. Okay? So a lot of these guys are going to be camp bodies. They're going to be fighting for positions. We're not going to be able to take everybody because there's only a certain amount of wide receivers we can have. Certain amount. Well, I mean, you can have as many as you want, but obviously you have other positions you need players in depth with. As far as the Dolphins are concerned, with picking Malik and both the Washington brothers apparently. They're gonna be a backup to Braxton Berrios essentially, and does that mean they'll take over the I don't want to say special teams, but more of the slot receiver. So that's your slot receiver position. Both Taj and Malik are more slot receivers. Braxton is our slot receiver, who also does our punt returns and kickoff returns. So as you saw earlier, which I did show you, Malik is listed as that kick returner. Barrios as a punt returner, but Malik as a kick returner. It kind of makes sense. You have other bodies that you're able to go ahead and implement and put into that special team. And if Malik is going to be faster, shifty, and able to break off from that initial contact from that first wave of players that come at him, especially with this new format, I think it's going to be very beneficial. Now, that doesn't mean that Braxton Berrios can't do it himself and they won't use him either, because remember, with these new rules, it's going to be a lot different looking than what it was before. So with that, maybe now Braxton Berrios could be a little bit more effective when it comes to that punt return or even kickoff return. Okay. But up to this point, that's his position, period. Malik and Taj will essentially be, rooting for or working towards getting that particular position there. Regardless, I do see, at least for now, at least Malik Washington making the team. I feel comfortable in saying that, but you never know how training camp is going to end up being. The guy that you don't think is going to make it ends up being the one destroying everybody else and actually getting that other spot. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up? We got Cruz. Good morning, Miss Phins. How you doing? All the way from X. Welcome. Yes. Crazy how the Murphy brothers left college impressions but went undrafted. Crazy. Hey, it happens. It happens. Hey, what's up, Dolphins State of Mind? How you doing, buddy? Welcome. Thank you so much for coming through. Those are two back-to-back awesome members to the channel. Thank you, gentlemen, for supporting. What's up, Joe? Those Murphy brothers from UCLA are interesting. We got one, and the Vikings picked up the other. They both have some potential. They do. Which is why I wanted to go ahead and show you guys, where in the depth chart these particular players go before we go into our article here, which, funny enough, somebody that we know wrote it, which I thought it was actually pretty good, short, sweet, and you know me, I'm not trying to have like a whole story out. No, I don't need to read that much. So we'll see. Wonder how their defensive tackles were. They have to be good to have let their edges lead college in pressure. It's a good point. That UCLA D-line must have been nuts, says Joe Rist. All right, yeah, we're going to take a look at it. So back to this defensive, the depth chart, right? So as far as the positions are concerned, let's go into the UDFAs. You got Jaquan Burton. Obviously, you see him. He is selected to be one of our wide receivers behind Tyreek, River Craycraft, Braylon Sanders, then Jaquan. Hey, Jaquan. Sorry, you guys know how my brain works. Anyways, as far as our tackles, ladies and gentlemen, you already know left tackle Patrick Paul. He's one of our draftees. He's going to be the backup for Teron. But we also picked up the UDFA, which is what I want to talk about, Baron Matos. We'll see if Baron ends up getting it. Remember, not just him is the other one. He is slotted as the left tackle. So we still got Matthew Jones over here and Andrew Meyer. but Matthew Jones is listed as left guard. We'll see how that ends up working out for the young man. Obviously, we have Isaiah Wynn listed as the starter for our left guard, and then Lester Cotton. Matthew Jones has an opportunity to maybe perhaps be part of the depth or not. We'll see. As far as our centers, you already know we brought in and signed for, I believe, 3 years with 1 year fully guaranteed monies, if I'm not mistaken, with Aaron Brewer out of Tennessee as a center. Liam Eichenberg is still listed as his backup. We all know Connor Williams had a really bad, really bad uh, injury, and because of that, he decided not to pursue teams. We'll see if we sign him back. More than likely, the Dolphins will try to sign him back because I just know my team and I know my GM. He loves his injured players. Anyways, so behind these two, at center, we got Andrew Mayer. You never know, ladies and gentlemen. Heck, if Andrew ends up being a beast, he might actually take the starting position. Now, do I expect it to happen? Absolutely not. Not even close. You know me, I always go for experience over anything else. Now, talent is always awesome, but you can't always rely on talent. Being a veteran, having that experience will lead you to succeed in certain scenarios where talent is just not enough. Um, where that exposure to different scenarios will allow you to be more successful at a wider range of situations. So that's why I always go with experience over just pure talent, because pure talent might not always help you out in certain situations. So we'll see how Andrew fares. Now, tight ends. Talk about tight ends. Look. Oh, excuse me. You guys know Miss Phins loves tight ends. Obviously, Mike Gesicki being my favorite tight end. He's still my favorite tight end. That'll never die. Right now, you guys know that we picked up Jonnu Smith. He is listed as a starting tight end for us. We got him in free agency. Durham Smythe, obviously, being the backup, who was last year's starter. We still got Julian Hill. We still got Jody Ford's son. Tanner Connor. At this point, God Lord, Tanner, what? We're not carrying 6 tight ends. That I already know. Now we have Hayden Rucci. These are all camp body, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see who out of these tight ends ends up actually making it onto the team. I feel very comfortable in saying that Jonnu and Durham Smythe will both be part of the team. I don't see us carrying 5. I see us, only because we have a fullback, I see us carrying 3 tight ends. Julian Hill is a yes. We might carry a 4th one. So essentially, Tanner Connor, Jody Fortson, and Hayden Rucci are vying for that 4th one. Heck, even Julian Hill, if we end up going only with 3 tight ends and try to get even more depth in the either O line or D line, that's what I'm thinking right now. Now, as far as the rest of it go in offense, we've got in the quarterback room, we've got obviously Gavin Hardison, quarterback out of UTEP. So he, very interesting actually. When I saw that we picked up a quarterback, I'm like, actually makes sense. It's so interesting how we can have quarterback competition for everyone, but you know, it is what it is. Gavin Hardison is gonna have an opportunity to really, even though I know people want it ain't Skylar Thompson who's getting. It's gonna be Mike White. Why we cut Mike White? We save, I believe, $3.4 million this year. If Gavin Hardison can be a serviceable backup, then what will happen is Joe will be a starter. Skylar Thompson, who's still a developing, and the first pick that the first QB that sorry, Matt McDaniel got, right? So being that was his pick, he's still developing he's still developing his quarterback. So with his quarterback. He what do you call it? Sorry, give me a second, guys. Okay. Um. hmm, Okay. Um. Yeah, Skylar Thompson. He's cheap. He's only costing us like $700,000, something like that. It's not even. I don't even think it's like over $1.2 million. Not even. So Skylar Thompson's costing no money. He already has playoff experience. Already has backup experience. Again, and we go over experience over just raw talent. So, realistically speaking, yes, it's going to be a battle between Hardison, sorry, Skyler and Mike White. But realistically, the position being taken is quarterback 3. Because if it is Mike White that is taken, which is whom I think they are actually looking to replace, again, trying to get that money back, then Skyler would just slide up, and then Gavin would be the third. That's at least that's where I see it. Then we have our running back with Jalen Wright, who I was the only position I actually was like, whoa, whoa, pick 120. Did Miami just get into the 4th round? What? I was so happy. I was like, what? Ma, get in here. It was awesome. Super fast, as always, as expected. But you guys are seeing the depth. This is why I want to show you guys this. Look at this depth, ladies and gentlemen. We got Mostert, who is our starting running back. No matter what anybody tells you, he still is our RB1. Devon Chan is number 2. But this is the interesting part. We got Ahmed, Wilson, and Brooks. Ladies and gentlemen, look at where Jalen Wright depth chart is. And I'm not going to lie to you. He's making the team. I feel it in my bones. He's making the team. Young legs. Why? Because he is the direct replacement for Raheem Mostert. Not this year coming up, the following year. We got the body for next year. He's essentially the Devon Chan of what last year was. Now we got the same thing this year. Hopefully, knock on wood, no injuries, right? So what does that mean? Well, I mean, honestly, it puts really Savon Ahmed is the odd man out and Jeff Wilson Jr. I still think they want to go ahead and see what they got with Chris Brooks. Chris Brooks being our bruiser running back, big body, he get through things. So for me, I foresee them actually, having the opportunity to make the team. Now, great point, Brent and Bean. Remember, these guys are fighting for starting jobs, or at least they're fighting for a 53-man option, right? But we still got 16 positions in the practice squad. So not all these players are going to make practice squad, but they have the opportunity to do so. And these guys, especially in position of major need. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not lie. Look, last year, what happened to us in December and January? Our offense stalled, period. Our offense completely stalled. We went from averaging 30 points per game to averaging less than 10 points per game in the last 5 games. We scored 40 points in 5 games. Just let that sink in and let the math work for you. Because it wasn't mathing. 40, I believe it was 41 points in the last 5 games. That's what we were average. That's what we scored in the last 5 games. You're not gonna beat nobody like that. What is that? Less than 10 points a game? Average? You're not beating nobody like that. In December and January playoffs, you're not beating anybody like that. It's not gonna happen. And that's what happened to us. Our offense stalled. And it's not just on Tua for everybody that wants to just jump on that ship real quick and say, hands out Tua. It's not. So stop. The offense stalled. That includes our play caller, our quarterback, the O-line, the wide receivers, all 11 men on that side of the ball, including the coaches. It stalled. It stalled. It stalled. It stalled. We couldn't move the ball. And I don't mean running. We couldn't move the ball overall, period. It wasn't just a run game. It wasn't just a passing game. It was the entire offense was completely stalled. It was completely shut down. But that wasn't the first year that happened. Every year for the last, and we're just gonna go in this new current era. And yes, this new current era does include Flores. Why? Because we still have the same QB. So it is what it is. With this same QB era of to a T, yeah, December, that infamous Dolphins December collapse. The offense is the one that stalls, not defense. We've had multiple defensive coordinators, defensive positional coaches, multiple guys. Practically every year we have a new staff in the defense. And yet the defense is not the one that stalls, because the defense tends to still keep their opponents to the average of what they have allowed all year. If the offense were to not stall and actually go by where they average, there is no team this Dolphins team can be. There's no team. But unfortunately, the offense is stalled every single time. And that's where we have to kind of, what do you call it? That's when we have to deal with that particular situation. And it's a bummer, man, because we have such a great team, such great talent. We shouldn't be dealing with this. Guys, do me a favor, hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button. Thank you for coming through, guys. Also, too, if you like the content and you appreciate, I would love it if you can become a member. I have 4 different tiers, and you can join the Miss Phins family. It really does help out the channel, and it honestly just let's just continue to still be here and support the channel. So if you want to be a member, guys, go ahead, click the link in the description, or click the link in the profile, or if you're in Twitter and Twitch, come over, click the link in my bio. It'll take you right back to YouTube. Subscribe first. It's 100% free. Hit that like button, which is also free. But also, too, if you want to support Miss Phins and you want to continue to see the channel grow, we've grown so much, and it's all because of you guys, and I appreciate that. Definitely become a member and join the family, guys. Appreciate you guys. Let's see what you guys have said real quick before I get through here. Good morning, it's Heat in 7. Let's go. Hey, Jeremiah. Good Wednesday morning, Miss Phins. Let's all support Miss Phins by smashing that like button. Yes, sir. Let's go. I'm done with the Connor experience. Cut him. Well, Saxman, he's actually not even part of the team. He's not under contract or anything like that. He is a free agent. So he's not part of the team. They just, them. They want to keep up. Roster spots are opinion. I think we have 3 tight ends. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think we'll carry 3 tight ends in the active roster because we don't use the tight end position. We don't. Even though, my McDaniel, we're going to tight end position somewhere. Stop. Look what your coaches are showing. Look what your GM is showing. We don't use or value the tight end position. So because of that, I do expect the top 3 to get there. And you can see it's Jonnu Smith, Durance Mice, and up to this point, Scusi, Julian Hill. What does that mean? I do think though we will carry one tight end at least in practice squad. I think so. That doesn't mean they'll stay there the entire season, but I do think so. So essentially, the position that really all four of these guys are going for, all four of these guys are going for this third tight end position. That's what they're going for. Oh my God, Miss Phins for real? Yes. All four of them are trying to get a spot, the third tight end spot. That's the spot that they're trying to get to. And then maybe whoever comes in just shy of that will be in the practice squad. So that's the tight end situation right there. With QB, the same thing with the QB, with Gavin. It's Mike White, ladies and gentlemen. We don't save nothing with Skylar Thompson. And believe me, he will be picked up if we let him go. So what do? Mike White, here's Gavin. Figure it out, boys. And then if Gavin does end up beating out Mike White, then Skylar comes to second and Gavin to third as an emergency backup. Same thing with our running backs. Jalen Wright right now is listed as our third running back, right? But we will be carrying four running backs and maybe one in practice squad. I think Chris Brooks will end up being in the practice squad. Savon Ahmed and Jeff Wilson are probably the odd men out. Jeff Wilson being older now, he's I think 30 or 31 if I'm not mistaken. But Mike Daniel loves his San Francisco running back. You know what I mean? So it's not a guarantee that it'll be him being the odd man out or Ahmed. Ahmed has shown enough for him to be able to do it. More than likely, Ahmed is out. Jeff Wilson and Brooks will be realistically fighting for that fourth one, and whoever doesn't get it will be practice squad. And then obviously you got Alec Kingle where he is safely there. So it is what it is. Hey, what's up, Bill's fake crowd noise? I'm liking that logo, so yeah, I like this face too. I wish it was shorter. It's a battle making the 53-man roster. Yes, it is, Ryan. Let's see here. If Matos ends up being like another Jordan Mailata or better, he will indeed be a steal. Well, Matos, you're referring to Bayron Matos. Listen, you guys already know we have half a left tackle with Tehran. Half a left tackle. Now we picked up his replacement, Patrick Paul. Cool story, bro. We still got Ryan Hayes. We still got Matos. I mean, they're really fighting for that third position. Now, it all depends if Bayron can play different positions. That might help him, maybe perhaps be sorry, my brain went silent for a second. Maybe he might be able to play guard as well. We'll see. But so far, he's listed as that left tackle. If he does end up breaking out like that, though, oh man, I'll totally take it. The players we got in the draft will make the difference. I'll take it, Glenn. Good morning, Glenn. How you doing, buddy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah. We're one of the best teams who beat ourselves. We are our worst enemy. Yeah. Hold this change this year. I agree. I agree. This offensive defensive line are not better than last year's line, says Glenn. We're gonna go over that in a second. But yeah, that's I see what you mean. I think he was talking about Tanner. Oh, sorry. Thanks. Thank you very much. Let's see here. I like Hill. I think he'll finally replace Smythe. I doubt that very much, honestly. We're gonna carry 5 running backs minimum. Douglas, we could carry 5 running backs minimum. That's like you're not lying. It's definitely a possibility. Our new logo. I get it. Cliff D says, "Good morning, Cliff. Good morning, Douglas." In Greer's 23 years with the Phins, he hasn't contributed to one playoff win. Why hasn't he been fired? Because the man knows how to see what. Mm, mm, mm. So let's continue, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna go over to before we get to the D line. One thing I will say, because Glenn just kind of brought it up and you kind of reminded me. Look at the offensive line here. You got Armstead, you got Wynn, you got Brewer, Robert Jones, and Austin Jackson. Is that better or worse than last year? I don't know. You tell me. Backups: Patrick Paul, Lester Cotton, Liam Eichenberg, Jack Driscoll, and Kendall Lamb. Well, we know that Lamb, we know that Cotton, both played last year. They were both decent. Okay. We just picked up this year, this offseason, Jack Driscoll. Okay. Liam Eichenberg, whether you like it or not, he wasn't that bad. He wasn't that good either, but he wasn't that bad. More like middle of the road. Okay. There's Liam. That's your backup line, ladies and gentlemen, right here. This is your backup line. Then your third string line, you had Keon Smith, um, and Ryan Hayes, if I'm not mistaken, was the other one that was here still. I don't know about Chasen. I think it was practice squad. So, but this is your third line, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna be honest with you. Eh, Not necessarily the best line we've had. I'm not gonna pretend like it is. It's not. One good thing though, we at least got a offensive tackle in Patrick Paul that's gonna allow us those 8 games that Tehran is not going to be playing. Patrick Paul should be the one replacing him, as he is our round 2 offensive tackle pickup this year. So that's what should happen. We'll see at the end of the day how it ends up shaking up. Uh, Tanner Connors, another London tight end from Boston that we traded. Yeah, it's gonna be weird. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be weird. Okay. Now let's get to the D line, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, LD line. We have Zach Zeiler, ladies and gentlemen. One of our defensive end and Deshaun Hand. People kept forgetting. Oh, we don't have nobody. Yes, we do. We literally signed this man last year. So at the end of the day, oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree. Uh, uh, Okay, sorry guys. Give me a quick second. I have to grab something real quick. Take a look at that D line and tell me what you guys think real quick. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, have to make sure. Can we not? Thank you. What is this? What day is today, guys? I forget. The D line sucks. Glenn, really? You're that upset about the D line? Okay, we're gonna go over that in a second here. Sorry, I gotta. Ironically, have to. No. So dumb. Hate having to update apps. So annoying. Okay, let's go ahead and finish this puppy. Yeah, because I gotta skedaddle. We got Leonard Payne Jr., who we went ahead and picked up as well. Look at this. Backing up Zach Sealer, Jonathan Harris, Isaiah Mack, now Payne Jr. We've got on the opposite side, Deshaun Hand, Neville Gallimore, Davion Nixon, right? Everybody keeps telling me how we don't need no one else because we've already got 7 D linemen that we picked up. Whatever. Anyways, linebacking core. We'll see. I mean, Payne is going to have a hard time. He's got all these other guys that he's going to have to try to beat out to be able to go ahead and be part of that you know, DM position, essentially. Then you got Phillips, obviously, Chop, who's going to be his backup. Cameron Good, Zeke Vanderberg, Grayson Murphy. Same thing with him and Kamara. They're both going to be trying. Well, Chop Robinson is definitely going to be part of the team. Kamara, I think so too, obviously. But he's still going to have a hard time. Remember, these guys are going to have to beat out some of the other guys here. Bradley Chubb, obviously, and Phillips, they're out. So essentially, it's Chop, Shaq Barrett, from what I'm being told. You got Cameron Good and Kamara, so he should be okay. Zeke and Quinton, and then Grayson. Grayson's probably gonna have the one that's gonna have the most to battle if you really see it. Then you got your corners with Fuller and you got Ramsey. Obviously, their backups Cam Smith and Nick Needham. Then you got Ethan Bonner, whom I believe he's gonna be good. Oh, they did. The Jacks signed Jarvis Landry. I'm happy for him. He landed somewhere. That's good. That's good. That's good. I'm happy for him. I like that. Hey, what's up, Shake Money? Welcome. Yes, we do have Benito Jones. We do. We have Benito Jones. Okay, let's try this. Okay. Hey, sorry, give me a second. Yeah, I know. Stuff we got. Okay, let's get her done. Okay, man, and I literally had this one thingy to show you guys, and clearly I'm not gonna be able to show you because I gotta get it all. Now, this one was very interesting. Storm Duck. So we got Storm Duck as one of our UDFAs that we picked up. Cornerback out of Louisville. Jordan Colbert and a safety again that we picked up out of Rhode Island. Mark Perry that we picked up as a safety out of TCU. We'll see. We definitely needed help in the safety position. Obviously, I told you we had Javon and no one else. Literally, Javon and no one else. Now we actually have some safeties. So we have Javon, like we knew, the veteran Jordan Poyer, who's been wanting to play for Miami for the last 2 years. Elijah Campbell, our restricted free agent, which we did sign. And then now we picked up Gobert, Perry, and we drafted Patrick McMorris. I think Patrick McMorris, obviously the fact that we drafted him and spent a pick, he has the best chance of making the team. Mark Perry and Colbert probably will make practice squad, but we'll see. They're still pretty decent pickups, to be honest with you. They're just going to be fighting for that, fourth safety position essentially. And as far as our other corner, besides Isaiah Johnson that we picked up, we got Storm Duck. We'll see what Storms ends up doing out of Louisville. Love the name, obviously. These names nowadays, I'm telling you. It's ridiculous. But it is what it is. What's up, Crazy Dolphin Miss Phins and our Miami Dolphins? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mark Perry was targeted by the Patriots, and we beat them. Oh, man. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Are we playing a 3-4 or 4-3 this year? So, Glenn, great question. Our coach said we're going to be doing a mixed defense. What does that look like? He hasn't set in on exactly what he's going to end up doing. Now, I personally did have a conversation with him. He did say that he plans on changing the defense solely based on the opponent each week. So it could be that we run a 3-4 one week, then the following week we run a 4-3. We could just be a base 3-4, and then with the adjustments of 4-3. It depends on how he ends up wanting to implement it. All I know is from what he said, literally from the horse's mouth, I can report that with that mixed defense, his main goal is to be able to adjust to each team in defense. That is his priority goal. So we could be running a 3-4, we could be running a 4-3, just depends on the opponent and what we end up doing. For the most part, it seems like it's going to be out of the zone, but we'll see, because at the end of the day, if he does end up having, which I can't stand zone, but being a little bit more zone than man, we'll see. It'll be very interesting. But that is what he ended up saying he'd be doing. So, what's up, Cruz? Welcome, buddy. Welcome. Yes, definitely very excited. Now, let's see here. 1 second, friends. 1 second. Mm, mm, mm. Do 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 do. Oh, Baruch Hashem, Baruch Hashem. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Sorry, guys. I gotta. But still, hey. Uh, yeah, that's what I heard. More of a hybrid defense. No, this is literally me talking to him. That's what he said. It's gonna be a hybrid defense. I'm excited for it, to be honest with you. So we'll see. Definitely very excited about it. So Now, let me go ahead and share this because I did tell you I was going to have it. And shout out to Jason Sarney. He did give us this cool little, very short story. So I wanted to go ahead and just keeping up with the Joneses, if you will. Not really, just a UDFA for Miami. So you can see here, guys, keeping track of the Miami Dolphins UDFA class. The Miami Dolphins added a quarterback. Um, ah, the Miami added a quarterback and a former college basketball player among their early rookie agents, which I thought that was actually kind of very interesting. Yeah. Hey, we got our first super chat. What's up, Cruz? Thank you so much for your $2 donation. Thank you, man. Much appreciated, buddy. Hey, everybody, hit that like button, guys. Appreciate all of you guys. Has anybody heard from Alex Rene Diaz? What's up? I think I heard him in the space yesterday, so I know he's good. He should be good. But again, Cruz, thank you so much for the support, buddy. Appreciate you. I know you've been a member before, and I appreciate you also donating to the channel. It means a lot. So thank you. Okay. So the Miami Dolphins weren't finished adding prospects Saturday following the end of the 2024 NFL draft. The Dolphins were busy early on in this process, and as an early Sunday afternoon had signed 12 rookie free agents. Here is the rundown. Quarterback Gavin Hardison, UTEP, a 4-year starter at UTEP. His senior season was shortened due to Tommy John surgery in November. His main attribute is his strong arm, but accuracy is an issue. That's not good. But good thing we do have the most accurate quarterback to ever live of all time. You know it. So I had to, guys. Now, as far as it goes, ladies and gentlemen, an AFC scout said per NFL Network reporter Tom Pelissero, he's an intriguing arm, but he's hurt. He's not extremely accurate. We'll see how they end up developing him. But to be honest with you, if he's hurt, he's a Dolphin. Because you already know, guys. You already know. Oh, he's a Knicks fan and he's struggling right now. Oh, yeah, that's what I heard. We also picked up safety Mark Perry, like I mentioned at the TCU. Perry is a tall defensive back at 6'3" and fast at the full with a 4.40 40-yard dash time. Perry is a hard-hitting and aggressive tackler who can help against the run. If that is the case, because right now one of the main issues that I know we heard is our run defense is going to take a hit like it almost always has. So that's a bummer. But having a safety that can assist with that, we'll always take it. You know what I mean? Always take it. Then, ladies and gentlemen, wow, that's a lot. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, yeah. That is too. Let's see here. Let me see here. Oh, 21. Eat. Let's get her done. Okay. Sorry. Just... Oh, Sorry, give me a second, guys. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish this puppy real quick. Almost done. Perry and the Dolphins agreed to terms in which included $150,000 in guaranteed money, according to the Draft Network, Ryan Fowler. That guaranteed money, that kind of tells you something. That means that he is going to be a priority in training camp. That's always a good thing for the players. Whenever they got guarantees money, more than likely they're being really considered for that 53-man roster, which is good because remember we already went through the roster and we only had 3 signed safeties and we still needed more. So hey, if he can be one of those, let's get her done, right? Then we got a wide receiver, Jaquan Burton out of FAU. Burton is an outside receiver who played his college football locally at Florida Atlantic University. From Orlando, Burton had 33 receptions for 517 yards and 4 touchdowns in 2023. National College Football writer Bruce Feldman has him on his freaks list. Feldman said of Burton, the 185-pound wideout bench presses 345 plus and power cleans 345. Wow, that's pretty good. For a wide receiver, yeah, that's pretty good. Even more remarkable, he vertical jumped 45 inches this offseason and broad jumped 11 and a half feet. He ran a fully automated timed 40 in 4.36 seconds. He sounds like a Dolphin to me because you guys already know that, hey, we love our speed and we love our injuries. This rookie free agent deal was reported by NFL writer Aaron Wilson. Then we got our tight ends. Remember what we talked about tight ends, ladies and gentlemen. Third generation NFL player, Rucci's grandfather and father both played in the league. Rucci is 6'4" and a 3-time academic All Big Ten in 2020, 2021, and 2023. He had 11 receptions for 125 yards for the Badgers last season. Hey, Rucci might actually end up getting that third tight end position or even that 4th tight end position. Remember now, or he could end up being, like I said to you guys, at least in the practice squad. So we'll see. Rucci and the Dolphins agreeing to terms was announced by the University of Wisconsin social media. I'm glad to see another guy signed, obviously, as well. Then we got defensive lineman Grayson Murphy out of UCLA. Edge rushing presence. Murphy recorded 21.5 or 21 and a half sacks over his collegiate career and his 51 games, 10.5 over his last 2 seasons. A smart athletic pass rusher. He was an honorable mention All Pac-12. The deal was reported by ESPN Jeremy Fowler. We'll see. Defensive lineman. That's what we've been needing. So we'll definitely have to check that out. That's for sure. Then we got guard Matthew Jones out of Ohio State, able to play left and right guard, which is good for depth. Jones is a mauling run blocker. Sorry, my computer's acting out. What is this? What is this? Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. Love is in the air. Do 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 do. Okay. Not sure what's going on, but hopefully let's get through this so we don't have to get paused in the middle of everything, okay? Able to play left and right guard, Jones is a mauler run blocker who can get out in space with solid speed for an offensive lineman. A run blocking ability. I like that. In 23 for Ohio State, he allowed just 4 quarterback hurries, 1 quarterback hit, and no sacks at right guard. Look, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Report came of the deal came from 247 Sports. And we got cornerback Storm Duck. Storm Duck is being paid by us too. Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Specializing in zone schemes, which I literally just said. Duck played for North Carolina and transferred to Louisville in 23. Duck generated 4 pass breakups. Duck and the Dolphins agreed to terms that included 150,000 guaranteed as well as a 20,000 sign-on bonus, according to Wilson. Guys, you already know what this means. That means that he is seriously being considered and will more than likely make this team. If not by practice squad, for sure 53-man roster, which is great for him. We also got Baron Matos out of USF, University of South Florida. A basketball player for South Florida, Matos is a towering 6'7", 313 pound, and an offensive tackle project. Given his only college football experience consisted of a few snaps in 2022. I don't know if I like that. His arms are massively long, per the NFL scouting report. His pro day workout featured good protection posture and inside hands with crisp punch. But he'll need extensive practice time and coaching to get to where he needs to be as a pro. NFL.com's Lance Sirline projected him as a possible 7th round selection. Interesting. The school announced his signing his Saturday night. That's good. It's another one that we officially signed too. Another Utah product, the Dolphins class of rookie free agents, Meyer, this is offensive lineman Andrew Meyer. Meyer is 6'3", 302 pounds. He was named the Conference USA Commissioner's Academic Honor Roll in 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023. Meyer's deal includes $75,000 guaranteed along with a $15,000 sign-on bonus. That lets us know we're putting some money into this O-line. That's not bad. His move to Miami was announced by the school along with that of Hardison's on Saturday night. Okay, that means we are putting nobodies into the O line, but let's be honest, guys. In Butch Berry, I trust, so I'm okay with having these random dudes with Butch Berry because he's proven to me he can take literally anybody and get the max out of them. So I'll take it. I trust Butch Berry as my offensive line coach, which I think should be extended for 10 years, man. I need this man to be signed for 10 years. Chris Greer and Mike McDaniel could be gone, and I'm still keeping Butch Berry, ladies and gentlemen. That's how much I love that man. Safety Jordan Colbert out of Rhode Island. Colbert played 2 seasons with Rhode Island after graduating from Columbia. Colbert didn't face great competition in college, but NFLDraft.com draft profile said his combination of size 6'2", 215, length, and athleticism made him a worthwhile priority free agent. Okay. Remember, we do need help in the safety position. That's actually really good. Now, do I think we could have done better? Probably, but based on what we're dealing with right now, it is what it is. His father announced on social media he's joining the Dolphins. Oh, and that's it. There you go. I know there was a couple other gentlemen that we picked up that We ended up sorry, not really having that profile in the article, but it's okay. Butch Berry, we trust. Facts, exactly. Matos is actually 6'9". Holy smokes. That's interesting. Callan TCU guys will be miles ahead of him. We'll see. Murphy's a raw version of Jalen Phillips. We'll see. We'll definitely see. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is your updated UDFA. Maybe somebody will sign this morning that didn't get a chance to get to, but we're gonna continue to update you guys, give you some information. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, to me, they felt that, and by they I mean the Dolphins felt that they'll be able to pick guys UDFA's and try to make something out of them. You know, you never know. Brock Purdy showed you. Tom Brady showed you. You never know when you're drafted what you're gonna get out. So there you have it. But ladies and gentlemen, this is Miss Phins. I'm Miss Phins. Thank you guys so much for coming through. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Do me a favor, hit that like button as always, because again, it lets everybody else know that we were live. If you're just coming in or you're catching the replay, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for blessing the channel. Shout out to everybody that donates to the channel. Cruz, thank you so much for your donation today. Thank you, everybody else. We do have Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. If you don't feel comfortable doing it through super chats or whatever, but I appreciate each and every single one of you guys and all your help. I think you guys definitely you guys keep me going, and that's the reason why I continue to do this with you guys. So if you have any questions, leave it in the comment section at the end of this video and we will discuss it. I am so backed up on answering questions, but I'm making my way through it. So, be ready. I will be live tomorrow. Friday, I'm not sure. I do have to travel again for work, but I don't think I'll be able to on Friday. It's gonna be tough because I'm literally gonna be on the road. But I'll keep you posted. We'll see what I end up doing. If I might not be cammed up, but I might still be able to have an open conversation. Maybe even open up the panel. Ooh, get you guys' opinion about this draft in the UDFA so far. So be ready with questions on Friday. Well, tomorrow too, but you know what I mean. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming through again. Appreciate you all. Take care. And as always, well, now because it's our new logo, go Phins! Woo! I'm still saying Phins up, but go Phins! Bye bye, guys.